The aroma of freshly brewed coffee filled the air as 16-year-old Arav leaned back in his chair, watching the steam dance in his cup. Across from him sat his best friend Vikram, a playful smirk on his face. "So," Vikram started, his eyes twinkling with mischief. "Heard anything new about Mira?" Arav knew exactly who Vikram was talking about. Mira, the girl who had turned heads since the day she joined their school. Her infectious laughter and bright smile were impossible to forget. Arav shrugged, hoping to change the subject. He had a secret crush on Mira, but he didn't want Vikram to know. But Vikram, being the ever-curious friend, wasn't one to give up. Days passed, and the topic of Mira became a regular point of conversation between the two friends, each trying to subtly show off their best qualities in hopes of catching her attention. Little did they know that their innocent banter would soon turn into a full-blown competition. One sunny afternoon, as they were hanging out at their favorite cafe, the one with the worn-out armchairs, and the never-ending supply of board games, Arav decided to take the plunge. "You know," he said casually, "I think Mira is really into music." He hoped that sharing this observation would be enough to spark a conversation, maybe even hinting that he, Arav, was also musically inclined. Vikram, however, seemed to have other plans. "Oh, yeah," he replied, picking up a chess piece and making a move. "She told me she likes to dance, too." Arav felt his stomach drop. Was Vikram actually trying to one-up him? If he had $1 for every time that happened, he could buy Mira a whole bouquet of flowers. And that was when the bet was made. "How about this?" Vikram suggested, his eyes gleaming with challenge. "Let's see who can win her heart first. The loser has to treat the winner to dinner for a month at their favorite restaurant." Arav, never one to back down from a challenge, agreed immediately. As the days passed, both friends tried their best to impress Mira. They would often bump into her at the local bookstore or the park, and each boy tried to outdo the other in showing their affection. Arav, the more outgoing of the two, decided to showcase his charm. He would often drop by her class with a bouquet of flowers, making her blush. He even learned to play the guitar, serenading her under the old oak tree in the park. Vikram, on the other hand, took a different approach. He was more reserved but had a knack for making people laugh. He organized a small picnic with their mutual friends, hoping to create a relaxed atmosphere where he could shine. He brought along her favorite snacks and shared funny stories, making her laugh until her sides hurt. Their friends, noticing the developing tension between Arav and Vikram, decided to intervene. They knew that their friendship was more important than any silly bet. One evening, they gathered both Arav and Vikram and shared their concerns. "Guys, this is getting out of hand," their friend said. "You're both great friends, and Mira is just one person. Why not just be yourselves and see what happens?" Realizing the truth in their friend's words, Arav and Vikram decided to call a truce. They agreed to approach Mira together, as friends rather than competitors. The next day, they invited Mira to join them for a movie night. To their surprise, she was thrilled and accepted the invitation. As they laughed and enjoyed each other's company, Arav and Vikram realized that Mira was not just a prize to be won, but a wonderful person they both genuinely enjoyed being around. In the end, it didn't matter who would win her heart. What mattered was the bond they shared and the laughter they created together. Mira appreciated their friendship and decided to keep things light, enjoying the company of both boys without any pressure. And so, in the heart of Maplewood, a beautiful friendship blossomed, reminding Arav and Vikram that sometimes the best things in life come from being true to oneself and valuing the connections we make along the way.